Today I want to look at a problem mindset, and that is when all you see is problems all of the time. It's such a pain. But here's another problem with problems. Loads of people ignore them. Imagine that. They don't go away. So you have to learn to acknowledge them and then make a decision to deal with them. Here's the thing with problems. They drain energy. They create physical stress. You can feel it in your chest. But we do know all those people who only see problems all of the time. So how do we overcome it? Stay tuned. Roll the clip. So too many people spend too much time focusing on a problem rather than what they can control. So it's time to change from focusing on the problem to focus on the solution. So let's take an example. Let's say I have no job because of COVID. Okay, that's fair enough. But focusing on having no job is utterly pointless. How about this instead? I'm currently looking for work. Or today I'm creating a job list. Do you see how different that is? It's the same situation, but there's a way better feeling behind it. This stuff is obvious. I'm not breaking ground here. But it's that simple. The problem is we get so stuck on problems. Some people spend their whole lives there. So here's another example. You don't like the president, right? And you focus on your differences. How about you focus on your own party and what they can do better? Because you have to stop pointing the finger, because there's always three fingers pointing back at you and your shortcomings. But here's the thing. Some people just choose misery. It becomes a habit. They sit in front of a TV daily. They watch the stuff that makes them angry. But that's a choice. You've CNN filling you with fear and anger. You've Fox doing the same thing. Both of them guaranteed to trigger your negative emotions. Anger, sadness. And yet you keep watching them, focusing on problems. We all know the expression, the news never tells good news, right? Good news doesn't sell. So break the cycle and turn off them channels. Stop hoping for the world you live in to be different. Accept it for how it is and change it by inspiration, education, rather than anger and cancel culture and sensationalism. Don't dwell on the problem. Focus on the solution, the opportunities. What can you do? Not what are they doing. Forget about that stuff. Or be miserable. It's your call. I really hope you don't choose that one. Some people like misery. It's true. They get attention from it. They feel significance from it. It makes them feel good. But it's really toxic. Don't be that person. Try to be better. So real quick before we wrap up, what problems have you got right now? And how are you focusing on the problems? And now how can you shift it to focus on the solution? Figure that out. And then, and this is absolutely critical, after you figure that out, press subscribe and smash the like button, and I'll be back next week.